somebody doesn't have to be fully committed, but it's like, I don't want to fully commit to you, but I'll be available to, like, help you out, and I'll be available to you so that we can have this, equal exchange, right? But I think if you look at this thing from an objective point of view, I think you're going to see, you're not going to want to, personally, you're not going to want to engage in it, just because I think by doing so, it'll disrupt the peace that you've already found for yourself. I also kind of feel like whoever this person had been dealing with, yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't like this energy. I'm not even going to lie. Because I feel like maybe even this is them feeling they're like looking at things objectively. Let me look back at the last cards. They're kind of looking at things objectively. If they're looking at the people that maybe they had been engaged with before, dealing with before. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Maybe that they're looking at the fact that maybe you brought them a certain level of peace that they didn't actually find in other relationships. And it's funny because it feels like you brought them peace. And they didn't actually, like, put in any effort into your relationship. So this feels almost like an afterthought, like them realizing. And again, I'm still looking at this why, because it's in the reverse. So I don't even know if this person is realizing, like, I think this is part of their why, but I don't know if this has come into their awareness yet. Because this feels like what they're looking at, like if they look back, maybe in the past, they were involved in, like, third party energy type shit. Like they just, spread it wide and thin. Okay. But maybe what they noticed or recognized, that maybe you bring a certain level of peace that these other people that they were involved with didn't. And they're also recognizing that this feels like no more putting in effort, no more choosing these other people, because they're realizing that the people that they may have chosen to engage with or entertain, it didn't make them feel very abundant or happy. And so now I feel like somebody wants to kind of try to come back in to, maybe rekindle the relationship or something. But we got regeneration in the reverse and orphan in the upright. So I'm kind of leaning on maybe that's not going to happen. Okay.